Sit down.
Will you listen to me? I don't care what it is you're doing down here. All I care about is finding Cruz, and you live. If you let me go, I won't say anything about what you're doing down here.
Your husband is obviously concerned about our activities, or he wouldn't have tried to pass himself off as one of my organization. But as long as I have you, I can control him.
Well, ask Hunt. The only reason he's down here is to find Robert, because he thinks I'm with him. The only reason he tried to pass himself off as somebody in your organization was to get information about Robert, not about you.
He went after the train, Eden. Whatever his reason, that means he's a threat to me. Now, there's a very precious cargo on board that train. It's high-risk material that could cause enormous destruction if it's mishandled in any way. So, I would ask you to pray that I get to it first, before your husband does.
Time to get moving, partner.
Look, can you give me some room here, please?
Just asking.
I don't know what's wrong with it. That's what I'm trying to find out.
It'd be easy if we had a hood to look under or something.
Look, it's a mechanical device, all right? It's no different from any other mechanical device. It's got pieces and parts. Somehow they fit together. I will figure it out.
Okay, meanwhile, we have this insane gangster on our tail. We have this cargo that could blow up half of Central America.
Hey, I don't hear you offering any solutions.
Having offered most of the solutions on this little journey, I thought maybe you would like to think of one on your own.
Hey, leaving you here would solve my biggest problem.
Until you fix this train, no one's leaving anyone anywhere.
Hey, why don't you be useful and go find me a wrench, all right?
A wrench? What do you need a wrench for?
I don't know what I need a wrench for, but it seems to me that when you're fixing a train, at some point, you might need a wrench. Now, I'm asking you as politely as I can to go find me a wrench.
A wrench.
Now!
Okay, I'll find you a wrench. I don't know where a wrench is. I don't know how to find a wrench.
My sentiments exactly.
You can't fix an engine with a shovel 9 with that. Oh, it's like living with a bomb.
Yeah, well, it's not going to explode just from dropping it. We both went up in smoke a long time ago, Kelly.
I hate to think what Chanel plans to do with all this stuff. Let alone you and me once he catches us.
Yeah, well, he hasn't caught us yet.
You are a man of many talents, yes, I must say, but I don't think that fixing a train is one of them. Let's not fool ourselves. It's only a matter of time. I mean, who are we to think we could ever get away with this whole thing? We're not in Santa Barbara. We're in El Diablo. The capital name doesn't mean a thing. And the great Robert Barr couldn't order up a sandwich if he tried, let alone stop this army of Chanels that's coming in after us. I mean, who are we kidding here?
Oh, we're not kidding you. That's for damn sure. Geez, I wish I'd found a gun in here.
Why?
What? Well, I might as well blow my brains out. I'm going to take your point of view.
Well, I'm just trying to be a little realistic here, okay? What do you want me to sit here like little helpless Pollyanna and fantasize about two helpless people in some mean, horrible country with a warlord after them and his whole gang? If I gotta go, at least I'm gonna have my eyes open.
You're a real piece of work, you know that? You come down here in the middle of a delicate situation, poke your nose into 100 places where it doesn't belong, chase me around, hounding me with your idiotic ideas.
Idiotic ideas? What about the tracks that led to the
Hey,
lab?
shut up! I'm talking now. You have been a pain in the neck from the first moment you got here, mostly because your ridiculous lack of fear has made every dangerous situation even more dangerous. And now when we could use a little of your cockeyed optimism, you're sitting around whining like a little baby that it's all over.
Will you just give me one positive thing about what's going on around here, and I'll be my old, optimistic, cockeyed self?
We've got our health. Oh, really? We're alive and well, right? Secondly, we have got what Tennell wants. He knows we have it. He knows we can destroy it. That's what he's afraid of.
Yeah, except we'd have to blow ourselves up with it, which doesn't make it very good, does it?
Nobody's going to blow up anything. I'm going to get these wheels moving again, and then we're going to move one step at a time. So get up off your butt and start putting one foot in front of the other.
You know that Cruz wasn't interested in Tennell's operation. Why didn't you just tell him that?
Wouldn't matter if I did, honey. Haven't you noticed? Tennell makes up his own mind about things.
Well, now he's made up his mind he wants to see you. Go ahead. I'll babysit.
You know, when I was a kid, I always had a yen for my babysitters.
Well, maybe someday when you grow up, your yen will come true. You better go. He's impatient.
You saw my husband?
That's right. He said that his name was Hunt. He, was looking for you. He thought that, you were with Chance.
How did he act?
Well, he had a gun. And he said he was going to do whatever he had to get you back. But then, of course, you probably know more than I what he's capable of.
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure anymore. All I know is I have to find him. Who was the blonde woman with Robert?
She says her name was Candy. She said she was his wife. But you know, the thing is, she looks a lot like you. You two, you could be sisters almost.
Would you do me a favor? Would you take my wallet out of the left pocket of my jacket?
Oh, you can't afford to buy me off.
Please, it's just to look at a photograph.
You want me to look at a photograph?
Please.
Are these your kids? They're cute. Wait a minute, that's Candy.
No, that's my sister Kelly, who happens to be on the train at this time and is in more trouble than I thought.
Well, that's true, you're right about that. You know, I was wondering, how long have you and Cruz been married?
A couple of years, but we've known each other for 8. Why?
8 years? That's a long time for a man to feel about a woman the way your husband feels about you. You know, but jealousy, of course, that keeps the blood boiling. Even when a man is not that interested in a woman, he doesn't want another man to have her. And that's what I thought, you know, that it probably was with your husband, but then I started to think that maybe it was something more, you know? Something that I have never run across. The genuine article. I'll say this for you. I think you're a very lucky woman to inspire that kind of love in a man.
Well, he's really one of a kind person.
Oh, well.
It's a rare find. Please, you've got to help me.
I can't.
I mean, I've got to tell you that we're not interested in what's going on down here. I mean, please try to understand that I'm just here to try to help my husband and my sister. I'm begging you.
Look, what can I do for you? Even if I were to let you go, you know, you would never get out of town. There are guards everywhere.
No, please, just give me the chance. Give me the chance, and I'll see what I can do.
Look, you don't know what you are asking me to do. I'm telling you, Tonell, he would kill me.
No, we can make it look as if you tried to stop me.
Please. Oh, you know, I must be crazy to even be thinking of doing this.
This is it. They've spotted the train. We're going for a little ride, Mrs. Castillo.
I told you we needed that wrench.
Hey, what about this? What's this?
It's a leftover piece.
What? We don't need this piece?
No, I don't think so.
Why is that unsettling? I don't like this. I mean, I think we need it.
You don't like it? Hey, let's get rid of it.
Well, Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
We will, won't we?
Yeah.
Hey. You've been a big help. Appreciate it. Go. Attica, go. Attica. Go.
Oh my God, Robert.
Janelle,
Got even.
get her. Our family reunion's touching. All right, Robert, get out. You first. Where did you start stealing trains? When did you get into the arms trade? When it became profitable. Take the ladies back to the back of the train. You could have had it all, Robert. Maybe money was enough for me, but it was never enough for you. What's on that train is what you've always wanted. Real power. And I could have given it to you. Well, I guess those are the breaks, huh? What happens now? I think you know what. Let's get on with it.
There's one thing I don't understand is how the hell did you end up on this train?
It would take me days to explain.
You don't have days. You may not even have hours, so shut up like I told you.
All right. Here we are, all together again. Except for your husband, Eden. And we'll keep an eye out for him. Now, I've got some business to talk over with Mr. Hunt. You better stay with the ladies, Robert. You checked out the shipment?
Yes, sir. A couple of nicks and bruises, but it's intact.
Whatever this is all about, did you have to drag Kelly into it?
Eden, I came here on my own.
Look, there's no time for this. We are sitting on a powder keg here, literally.
He's right. It's full of explosives that Tanel...
I've made some tough decisions in my life. But never one as hard as this. The last several months, Robert, I never gave up hope that you would see the light and come back. But instead, you've repaid me by bringing me to the brink of disaster. So finally, I have to make the decision I never wanted to make. Craig, I think you know what needs to be done.
let the women go. They don't have anything to do with this.
Unfortunately, they're right in the middle of it now, and you've got no one to blame but yourself for that.
They don't know anything. It doesn't make any sense to kill them.
You don't know anything either. But you all know enough to put me out of business. Now, look, I don't like this. I don't enjoy killing people. Left to my own devices, I'm a very peaceful man. But you push me too far.
Look, there are hundreds of people who could talk, who know a lot more than Eden and Kelly do. What about Helena and Aristides, all the people who work for you in the mine? You gonna kill all them, too?
It's a question of a degree of security. They have a stake in this operation.
I believe you when you say you don't enjoy killing people. I've known you for a long time, and I've respected you, but this is not a wise decision. Your beef is with me. You want to take it out on somebody? Take it out on me. Those are the rules we played by, all right? But to kill them breaks the rules.
This is an entirely different game, Robert. I thought you understood that. And I'm not going to take any more chances. I don't care who gets sacrificed.
Well, can you at least tell us what your master plan is that we're all being sacrificed for?
This slightly broken object is at the heart of the matter. You see the black rock underneath? This substance is called PN28. It was discovered in the mines of El Diablo. What I'm holding in my hand has the capability of blowing up an area the size of this entire country. As you can imagine, the possibilities of this compressed power are endless.
The consortium of third world potentates.
Exactly. And they're willing to pay me a king's ransom in whatever currency I choose. Gold, cash, oil, government control. PN28 has greater potential than nuclear power, and it's easier to use. This shipment is going to be delivered to a safe place, and then it's going to be shipped to countries all over the world, and no one can stop it. No one. Mason Capwell got in the way for a while, but even he couldn't find out what this real material was. But of course he's going to have to pay for that, like his lovely sisters.
You might as well forget about my family or my company. You're willing to provide a brutal means of destruction for fanatics to make victims out of innocent people?
I don't care about innocent people. No one I know is that innocent. We all do what we have to do in order to get what we want. In your case, what lengths would you have gone to in order to retrieve your husband? I happen to remember not too long ago you were saying, I don't give a damn what you're doing here as long as I get Cruz back. Well, I understand that. And I understand you. And if I didn't exploit this opportunity, someone else would. Why shouldn't it be me? If that's evil, so be it. My view of the world is that there have always been men who will climb to the top of the heap because they knew how to seize the moment. You're right. I used you, I used your family, I used your company to get what I want.
You bastard.
You bastard! Get away!
Drop the gun, Craig. Drop it. Or this is a dead man. Put the gun on that box. Now step over here.
Don't be an idiot. I've got men in the other car and all the way down the line at every stop. Be careful with these guns. Don't shoot them off in this car.
Now, will you shut up, please? You all right?
Okay. Here, Cruz.